What's going on, guys? Snake Eyes here, bringing you some more Bloodborne news. And in this video I'm going to be going over the newest weapon reveal that was shown yesterday and sharing some of my thoughts on it. We see one weapon variant a bit more than the other, so in a way this is going to be somewhat one-sided, but the newest trick weapon is a Flintlock Pistol with a bayonet attachment that turns into a pretty badass looking sword. Since there wasn't too much footage of the sword, it's pretty hard to see if it's going to have a longsword moveset or a rapier moveset, but I'm kind of hoping rapier only because I feel like the look of the sword would match perfectly with it. But at this point in time, there's really no way to know for sure. The second and possibly main variant of this weapon is the Flintlock Pistol with the bayonet attachment, and this weapon in my opinion looks pretty damn awesome. It's extremely nice to see dual wielding guns being a viable option in the game, and what makes this combo even better is the fact that if enemies get a little too close to you, you still have the option to use melee in the form of the bayonet attachment. One thing that I'm not too sure about is this weapon's stat menu. I'm wondering how it's going to work since this weapon does have two very different types of attack, the bullet damage and the blade damage. If it's going to go off of one attack rating, then I imagine it would be really hard to find an even balance, because if you think about it, if you make this weapon's attack rating a bit too high, then the bullets will do nice damage, but the blade would be extremely powerful. And if you make it a little too weak, then the blade will be nice and balanced, but the bullets will probably be pointless. There needs to be a nice in-between, so that way the bullets and the blade are both viable and do reasonable amount of damage considering what they are. So if you have any thoughts about this, then feel free to share them. And even though From has said that guns will play a support role in the game, it's clear that this weapon is an exception since it's being used on the main hand and has two forms of melee to fall back on. And to be honest, it gets me really excited to see if there are other guns out there that'll also play more of an offensive role. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this video, so leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, take care.